We are here at the presentation center for the Harlowe House. This is an upcoming pre-sale project that is going to be ready on summer of 2026, just off of Granville and 57th. And what you can see just right away is just how visually appealing this property is. This was a land assembly where they assembled 16,000 square feet of land to be able to build 6 units that are premier, that are luxury, that are going to fulfill all your needs. Being on the west side, you have a lot of the amenities nearby. You have the nice quiet side from living on Vancouver's west side, but you're going to be close to the new Oak Ridge, Vancouver's second downtown district. And then you have the choice of the best schools, the Catchments, private schools, and UBC as well. That's just within 15 minutes. You are close to many schools that are in the top 10 when it comes to rankings for the Fraser Institute. So when you are looking at this, obviously the Tudor style really is visually appealing. This is all a new build, and not only do they come in with the character, they also have a lot of nice modern touches that they blend. These are 6 units, all a minimum of 3 bedroom. They're starting in the mid $2 million mark and going up to the $2.8 million mark depending on the floor plan. And as you can see here, these are just some of the features and the finishes. They have this nice aluminum rooftop and cladding on the exterior, which blends really nice with the red brick. Each unit has a nice outdoor space. Each unit comes with covered parking. We're going to go through all of that. We have the model here. We're going to go through all the finishes. So I'm going to be taking those in my hand to be able to show you. I describe some of the feeling and whatnot. This is the sister project to the Ascot. That's one that we recorded before. The same team. We have Crest Legacy Properties, Formworks Interiors, and Formwork Architectural. So you know that everything here is completely spot on. As we move forward here, you can see some more of these renderings. And my favorite thing with this project itself, and we're going to show a lot more of these features, is definitely the live in and live out aspect. Because this is such a massive footprint, 16,000 square foot, you do have a little bit of a yard and outdoor space, and I love how everything flows seamlessly from your outdoor space for patio and barbecues to your interior space as well. Nothing but the highest of finishes here. You can see everything with the Wolf appliances, the nice integration with the 36-inch fridge that's all tucked away, as well as nice finishes such as the Calcutta marble and everything of that nature here too. This rendering here really shows exactly the spa inspiration here. You have the freestanding tub, and with, depending on the floor plan, like I said, there's 6 of them. The minimum ceiling height you're looking at is 8'3", and then the maximum is upwards of 10 feet on the main spaces, which really help with enhancing the size dynamics and helping with that indoor outside activity. For myself, having a background in construction, I've always loved character and raw materials, a lot of this brick. So this project here really speaks to me. And as I said, this is a 16,000 square foot lot here with the 6 units. 57th Avenue is right here, which faces the front. So we have units A, B, C, D, E, and F. What's really spectacular about E and F here, they're actually completely separate units. So you have detached spaces. These are 2 detached townhomes, which are very unique in Vancouver. But as we move to the front of the model, and I know that we've referenced this already before, because this is on such a large lot, every single unit will start with A and B here. Has this nice outdoor space right outside your front door. So you really have the single family feel of these properties with the nice front door entrance here. What's unique about the B plan is that it actually has the master on the main floor. So if you're a downsizer, you're wanting to make sure that stairs are not something that you have to battle later on in life, this is a really nice option. Opens up to a nice patio here. You can see the nice landscaping, all the fencing, which gives you a lot of privacy. As we move forward to the back, and I just want to make sure that all of you see all these nice expansive outdoor spaces. And for the unit here, which is the C unit, this is more that indoor-outdoor living where these doors open seamlessly right into your patio, to your barbecue, and you have this nice outdoor space as well, while still having that character and charm and single family unit. feel. And what's nice, because this is just a little fourplex and then 2 individual units, you have a lot of windows, and that is something to take notice of as well. Being able to have a lot of natural light. You are having 3 sides for the bulk of these units here to bring in that natural light. The 10-foot high ceilings will also engage a lot of that, and there's a lot of greenery all throughout. And we're gonna stick here on the back here with units E and F. And like I said, when we start here with these detached homes, E and F, as I mentioned, as we bring the camera over here, all the parking is on the back of these units here. So what I want to show you is, if you're wondering how is everyone getting parking, everyone has their private parking areas in the back of the complex. They're underneath units E and F here. And what's special about unit F here, you get a secondary parking stall on the side of your property. And you can see that on the ridge material here, this is all aluminum when it comes to the roof. It's shingled on this side for units A, B, C, and D. And then we have the nice metal roof. There's skylights, so it's really giving into that modernization, the nice peak roof. And what I like about these units, especially the ones on the back, units E and F, is it really brings in that British feel where they have, and I'm not sure if you've seen it, they've formulated and reformulated some of these old brick buildings in the UK. They brought in these nice metal touches, and I think they've done a really good blend where these units on the end that are detached are seamlessly moved forward with the character and charm of this 2-door style here. As we move around the back side here, I wanted to show you some more of this nice detached single family home feel. You have the nice front door entrances, and then here again you can see that everything opens up right into your green area. Whether you have pets, anything of that nature, you have all this beautiful greenery, landscaping that has been really well thought out of. And as we go into the corridor that separates these units here, something that's a nice feat that they've put in is storage lockers that are just in behind here as well. So even if you have some storage issues, every single unit has them included, and you can actually get them upgraded too for a cost of $15,000. We'll do a massive upgrade to the storage unit, put shelving, and really maximize the space in here as well. So everything here from my perspective, especially having a background in construction, all these nice little details, this is high-end stuff. Formworks, like I said, is involved. This is not just your cookie cutter, it's not just a box, there's a lot of nice design features here to make sure that you're buying something that's visually appealing, not just on the interior, but it's something that you can be proud of on the exterior as well. This right here is really a perfect illustration to convey the inside to the outside feel that they've done a really good job with these units. This one here is from the D unit, and you can see right here, this is the dividing wall here where these the windows and the doors completely open up to your patio space. You can see all the greenery that is evident on the model, that you're sitting here in a nice little sanctuary, a nice little oasis where you can have all of your living inside and out. So when it is nice out in the spring, in the summer, it just really maximizes your square footage, and also for entertaining, this is absolutely perfect. They have nice fireplace inserts, and a lot of the higher ceiling heights are in these main levels, which is going to really accentuate the space. As this is new construction, you're going to have a lot of security built into your purchase. You're going to have your 2, 5, and 10-year warranty. You have your first year, which is essentially a bumper-to-bumper warranty on your unit. Any nail pops, cracks, anything that goes wrong within the unit, all of that gets replaced and fixed. So there is some nice peace of mind when you're buying new construction. The deposit structure here is 15% over 3 installments. And then there are also a lot of nice features within the complex on top of what we've talked about already. Phase 2 chargers are for all of the parking stalls, which are found in the back. You have nice roller blinds, blackout blinds that are integrated into the units as well to help with your baby sleeping, or if you're working a night shift or whatever, so you can have that nice peace of mind when you are sleeping as well. As I mentioned, the private storage rooms, which are nice, are completely secure and private as well, so that you can store all your bikes or anything else that you don't want to leave in your home or your garage, so you have space to park there. I'm going to bring up all the floor plans onto the screen so you can exactly see the detailing, the square footage, and all of that good stuff. So we're going to start with the A unit. This is the northeast unit. It's a 3-bedroom and flex, 2.5 bathroom, coming in at 1,793 square feet, and has a wonderful outdoor space of 1,153 square feet, which you can see out front. This is the one where you have your primary bedroom just on the east side of the unit that can open up to the balcony space, and for those who are looking to downsize, this is perfect for someone such as you in your position. You can see that everything here is very open concept. The living and dining room area is just a square, so that's what you're wanting to see. You're not losing anything to hallways. You walk into your unit and you are right there. And I love all the greenery and garden work that goes in. You can see that the double vanities in the primary ensuite, a nice walk-in closet, and then you have 2 more bedrooms upstairs. Whether you're looking for guests, children, or an office space, that is more than enough to be able to supplement for that. Next, we have the B unit. This is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, coming in at 1,860 square feet with an outdoor space of 1,210. This is another one where you can see, and like I said, for orientation, this is northwest. So you have that nice indoor-outdoor living with a patio space and a nice lawn. So both of these units, both the A and B, if you have a dog or young kids, this is more than enough space to help facilitate that. This one here also has a bedroom on the main floor. It's not the primary, but it can give room for a guest. It has a full ensuite, so even if you're a downsizer as well, Unit B could facilitate a downsize here, and you could turn the primary, which is upstairs, into an extra living space for guests as well. So we have the 1 bedroom on the main floor. There's also the ensuite for it and a powder room, and then as we work our way upstairs, there are 2 more bedrooms with 2 baths upstairs as well. The C unit is another 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and it comes in at 1,636 square feet with 440 square feet of outdoor living. So this unit's a little bit smaller than the other ones, but you still have that indoor-outdoor space where those doors will open up right to the lawn. You do have a nice powder room on the main floor, and then your primary and 2 other bedrooms are upstairs as well for your needs. This one is nice, as you can see that there's a washer and dryer on the top floor, which really helps with that laundry. The D unit here is the smallest one, coming in at 1,620 square feet. It still has your 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths with an outdoor area of 410 square feet. This is really impactful. 410 square feet is a nice size. It's all in essentially a square form, so you can have that walk in, walk out right to your entertainment needs. So even though this is a little bit of a smaller unit, you still have access to be able to go from the main floor outside to be able to entertain and facilitate more people in your unit. You also have the nice powder room as well, and a little bit of a mudroom on the back side where you can see that bench. As we move upstairs, that's where you'll find your primary ensuite and bedroom. You'll have the double vanity and all the features of that luxurious spa inspiration, and then your other 2 bedrooms and your washer and dryer on the top floor. As we move into the detached units here, we have Unit E. And this one comes in 1,967 square feet with 575 square feet of outdoor space. You can see your garage is on the back here. Again, you have that outdoor and indoor living where it flows naturally from your dining room into your outside patio. You have your powder room on the same floor, and you have the nice landscaping that you can see with these renderings. As we move upstairs, you'll find your primary bedroom and the other 2 bedrooms on the top floor, your washer and dryer, as well as the bathrooms. Again, this is a theme throughout all the master and primary en-suites. There is a double vanity, and this one here has the freestanding tub as well, which is a really, really nice touch for that extra lap of luxury. Finally, we are at the F unit. This is a 3-bedroom and flex, 3.5 bath. Indoor space of 2,062 square feet, so nice and large. Outdoor area of 420 square feet, and pretty similar to the E plan as well. This one is just a little bit bigger. You have your powder room, and what I really like about this floor plan is that as opposed to the E floor plan. This one has a really nice large island in the kitchen space and is very well positioned for that open concept living. As you make your way upstairs, you have your primary bedroom with a nice freestanding tub and the double vanity, nice large walk-in closet. You have your washer dryer upstairs and the 2 bedrooms, plus you have a nice flex space that you can put your office upstairs as well. You have the selection of 2 different color palettes. You have the dark palette here and the light palette, so I'm excited to actually show you everything here so you can really take in the materials and what your home would look like. That again is another positive and benefit of buying new construction. You can pick your features exactly to fit your personal needs. So we'll start here with the light color palette, and this is the engineered hardwood. This is a nice white oak that you can see. It is of good quality when you look at the thickness. So the whole point of when you are looking at hardwood floors and engineered hardwood floors is the depth of this, because you can actually refinish them. So if you have any pets or over time, instead of having to fully replace flooring depending on the cost, you do want to see how the thickness on here, and usually even on an engineered hardwood, you can resurface them once, maybe 2 times to save on those costs. As we move forward, this is what is going to go in the kitchen island, the powder, the ensuite cabinetry here. So again, a lot of nice texture and feeling here with the cabinetry, and then this is going to get paired with the kitchen and bath cabinets here. So I'm going to line them all up so you can see how they flow together. So you have the kitchen cabinets here. This is for the kitchen island. And then you can see how all these earthy tones really pair nicely together. Below here is the primary ensuite wall tile, but they all pair very seamlessly. There's a little bit of a shadow, so it might look a little bit darker on camera here, but everything here is very tastefully designed by Formworks. When we get into some of the stonework, this is in the character powder room floor tile. So you have these nice gray tiles here that are all individual. So not only do they look nice, you're going to have a nice design with them. For the kitchen countertop, for the light palette, you have this nice piece of quartz, and you can see right here as I put it on the kitchen bath, it all blends very nicely together. You can just imagine, and I'm going to pull this one up here. This is the kitchen island cabinetry. Nice contrast, the veins and the grain all work really well together. And then with the light flooring, you can just see how these complement each other really nicely as well. The primary ensuite wall tile is very similar to the kitchen countertop, and what's nice is that the primary ensuites all have not only the floor tile here, which is this nice gray, but it also has the white tile. So this is, you know, the luxury that comes through. You can just imagine the bathroom, and we're going to pull up some of the photos here of having this completely on your wall, your freestanding tub, and then pairing very well with the gray here. As we get to the dark color scheme, there's going to be a little bit of different changes in terms of the colors and the overall design. So this one here is for the detached powder floor tile. So you can see that in the character units, so those be units A to D, have a little bit different shape. Colors are roughly the same. This one's a little bit lighter. We have the hex feature here for the detached units E and F for your selection. For you, those of you out there who like darker color palettes, you can see that the kitchen island is quite dark here in opposition to the light palette. Both of them are, nice quality. You can see the wood grain. So depending on your taste and your furniture styles, this is what you're dealing with on the dark. The flooring also is another engineered hardwood, which is a shade darker as well. But you can see how, these work very well together. And then in contrast, this is what you're looking like in terms between the light and the dark. So there is a significant difference when you put them together. It doesn't look as dark in person. It makes it look darker in opposition to the light palette, but they work really well together. And then what we want to do here is look at the kitchen and bath cabinetry. This is a nice color here in opposition. It's very similar to the other one. They might almost be an exact match. But when you put all of these together here, like I did for the light palette, you're going to see that they all pair very nicely together. As I try to do this without fumbling, so I'll put the hex tile down here. And you can see once all of these are put together, they do pair very, very nicely together. Still earthy tones, neutral tones. All your furniture, your artwork should be able to blend in with these very, very easy. When we look at the kitchen countertops, you know, not much of a difference. You'd have to see it on a full slab. These almost look quite identical to me. They may be identical, but this is the quartz that you're looking at. And then I believe the primary ensuite wall tiles are the same as well. So not much of a difference on there. So you're mainly looking at the differences in terms of your flooring and your cabinetry, but obviously because the flooring is quite immense, there's lots of cabinetry in these units, it will have a completely different feel between the two. But all of these are very nice quality, high quality, and you're gonna be able to get a lot of use and durability out of all these materials. If you're wanting a further detailed information package, please reach out to me. I have everything in PDF form. There are some design changes between the character and the detached homes, some unique changes that I'm not going to fully explain on the video here, but I wanted to make sure that some of these highlights are communicated to you. So we already know of the nice engineered hardwood floors in both of the units. The units are all fully air conditioned and with radiant heated homes, so you have the nice efficiency of that. You have that comfort all the way through the winter months to the summer months as well. We've talked about the elegant quartz countertops, Blanco undermount double basin sinks. The Ascot, the property that we highlighted previously, also has those, very durable, especially if you have children. 36-inch Sub-Zero fully integrated fridge with 36-inch Wolf 5-burner gas cooktop and hood fan, 30-inch Wolf wall oven, 30-inch built-in microwave, a 24-inch Asco fully integrated dishwasher, and a 24-inch Zephyr beverage/wine fridge available as an upgrade option as well. We know that all homes have a double sink vanity and nice Venetian Calcutta marble wall tiles in those bathrooms. Within the character homes, you'll have the nice classic herringbone style for the floor tiles, and the detached infill homes will have a modern hexagonal floor tile, which we highlighted as well. As we bring up the location map here, I really want to show you the benefits of living in this area. So Harlowe House here, right on 57th Avenue in between Granville and Oak Street. There are so many highlights of living on Vancouver's west side. First and foremost, it's nice and quiet, but you still have the proximity to downtown Vancouver, which is just a 15-minute drive away. You're 5 minutes just to Richmond, 10-minute drive to YVR, and as we move on this side here, a 15-minute drive to UBC. So it doesn't really matter what you do for work, how you do for travel, anything that needs to be accomplished, you are right in the heart and center of it. You also have the Arbutus Greenway right here that you have access to, which is just about 2 blocks away. So for your fitness needs, wanting to take the kids out for a stroll, wanting to go for a run, to bike, anything like that, you have such close proximity to that location. When it comes to schools, we highlighted that UBC is just 15 minutes away. You have Sir Winston Churchill as your catchment, as well as the top private schools all in within 15-minute drive, whether you're looking at St. George's, Vancouver College, Crofton House, York House. You have your selection of a great public school system as well as a private school system for whatever fits your child's needs, and then can be supplemented. When it comes to public transportation, obviously that is very important for everybody. Right here at 37, we are at the Langara 49th station, located here at Harlowe House. You're just a short walk away or just a bus drive away from being able to get there. So if your kids are needing to get out to UBC, if you're wanting to go out to the airport, you have close proximity to get out into the public transportation system. Down here at item number 30 is Safeway. You can see that you're just a very close distance to all your shopping needs. And then obviously being in Vancouver, parks and that outdoor living is important. You have Queen Elizabeth Park up here, Van Tuzen Botanical Gardens to the north of you, Langara Golf Course for proximity for exercise or anything that you may need. And then you can see all these green spaces, and that's why it's so nice living in Vancouver. You're not too far from any type of park. And as I mentioned here, 12, 13, and 14 are all school items, Sir Winston Churchill, Sir Wilfrid Laurier, and then you have the parks around there too. So if you're wanting to get exercise, run the dog out, things of that nature, you have all of that nice and close to you as well. You now know what the Harlowe House has to offer you. We've gone a deep dive into all these units, so let's talk about price, what you can expect. 30% of these units are already sold, but for the character homes here, units A to D are starting in the high $2.3 million range, and then you have the detached collection here, units E and F, in the mid $2.8 million range. And as a recap, it's a 15% deposit, $10,000 down upon signing, and then you can come in here, have the freedom to pick your color palette. So if you're needing more information, make sure that you book a strategy call or reach out to me. All my information is in the description below, and I can send you over this. I can even get you into this presentation center so that you can see the model, you can feel the materials, and pick something that suits your needs. I also want to thank Michael Dong, who let me into the presentation center to film this for you. He is the team lead on this project, and he just told me some exciting news. They are going to be launching another project after this one. It's called Linden. It's in Shaughnessy, and it's going to be another premier luxury product. So stay tuned for that one. My name is Kyle Mark from the Kyle Mark Real Estate Group, powered by eXp Realty. Welcome home.